Do you remember any examples of these things that you thought was some way and you discovered that you were wrong? Because I also have this like feeling in the university that I learned some things that I was pretty sure that was like different from books, and I this is a reoccurring feeling in the wine industry that there are
Yeah.
a lot of exceptions. Do you remember such examples?
I mean, one that comes to mind from the tasting side, the practical side of the exam. Uh, I had this mental image of what to expect from various left bank appellations. Okay, so in
Okay.
my mind, this was Santa Steph, this was Margot, and so on. It was wrong. Again, when you paint with a very broad brush,
Yeah.
you're bound to make a mistake. And in order to help alleviate that sort of situation, what I found on the tasting side, the practical side, there was a need to focus heavily on classic regions. So
Okay.
Bordeaux, Burgundy, Tuscany, Piemonte, so on. Uh, for me, that was a good foundational base. And it also dovetailed back to the very early days when I was just getting engaged in wine when I worked with this older gentleman. So it really came together very well. And for anyone who is looking to get into an advanced program like the MW, my suggestion is focus heavily on the classic regions.
I see, and I think this is true. Not just not even just for the wine industry or wine studies, but in any field. You should start with the bigger theories, and then start and try to understand the details. But I think your setup was the perfect. You had this beginning with the interest in the wine industry. Now you are working in the your own wine shop, so you were surrounded with wine. So for I can imagine that for the tasting exercise, you had all the wines around you, and you
Absolutely.
that was the
Yeah.
perfect setup. And as you mentioned with the setbacks, I think this is the optimal challenge for any person in any field when you have such a big challenge that you have the setbacks, but you can see some progress. That's when a person can really focus and go deep. Because if it's too easy, then you lose interest, and if it's impossible, then the other end. But this is the exact way when a person catches on. Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.